It was always understood that the dog wouldn't be picked up until about 7 weeks after birth, correct?
Yes.
So the fact that you weren't in touch with her in January.
The only pivotal thing about this is the last message. So when I reach out prior to the dog is being born, like a week prior to the dog being born, just to have everything set up. I'm like saying, hey, you know, what are you gonna do? Like,
but you got in touch with her within a week.
Yes, the week after. And I'm like, hey, like, I'm frustrated. When are you gonna come? I need to start making arrangements. A week is enough time if she can show up here in a couple of days to get to my house uninvited.
So I think that may be another part of the issue, right?
Yes.
Is you were expecting a very quick turnaround.
It says it in my contract. If you turn it over to the back, it says there will be no holds. Puppies are held only by deposit and must be picked up on or before 7 weeks after birth. So,
but you also have a paragraph where it says arrangements for pickup or delivery will be mutually agreed upon by both parties.
And that's the call before, the week before. That's usually when we agree upon a day that you're going to come pick up your puppy.
So what was the original agreement?
For her to pick up when the puppy was ready.
$200 to $300 for it to get transported to me.
Hold on.
Exactly.
When you reached out to her a week before, what was the agreement that was made?
So we were sending the dog. If she went ghost, there was no way for me to move forward with sending the dog.
But for a week, I mean, it's not like she...
That's a long time when you're having a dog in your home.
I get that.
If I was purchasing a $1,500 dog, I'm not going to completely go ghost on a breeder, especially when I know she's telling me, hey, I'm not holding this dog. You have to be here. Like, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z.
I understand you were annoyed.
I still kept the dog for her. She's like, oh, I'm about to have surgery. I can't come.
Right.
So I feel I have a heart.
Surgery.
So I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Hold on, one at a time.
She did tell me she had, that's how I knew she was having surgery, is that she's like, I can't breathe out of my nose. I can't fly, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, well, I'll continue to hold the dog until, like, you're better. Like, you know, you can't fly, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to go ahead and open this up to my colleagues.
When did you schedule to bring the puppy back?
So I wasn't coming back until April. I was actually headed to South Africa when she decided to go ahead and pay for the puppy.
So wouldn't you agree that once she paid you the final balance on the puppy, that she owned the puppy?
Yeah, she did own it.
She owned the puppy, and whatever problems you had with her up to that point in time were waived or given up by you because you made plans to actually deliver it to her.
Yes.
You acknowledge that whatever those issues are, they're over, and you should have given it to her.
I just think we'll just have a difference in opinion.
All right, I have no further questions. Good, Judge?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to excuse the parties while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
All right, we've reached the verdict. It's unanimous with respect to the issue of liability. We unanimously agree that the plaintiff should recover from the defendant for the failure to deliver the dog under the circumstances in this case. Judges Tawalda and Juarez believe that the plaintiff is entitled to $1,500 for the purchase price of the dog, a refund of the $1,500. They do not believe that the plaintiff is entitled to any more money than that in terms of the consequential damages of her having to travel to Missouri and other expenses that she incurred in anticipation of taking care of this new puppy. I disagreed. I believe that she was entitled to more. But the verdict is in favor of the plaintiff for $1,500. And as far as the countersuit is concerned, we all agree that you have failed to meet your burden with respect to that.
Okay.
The verdict is in favor of the plaintiff for $1,500.